Everything you need to know to start your day. The Morning Wake Up is streaming live with Steve Shetler.
I should probably turn my microphone on. I said, wowzy dowsy. Welcome to a Wednesday. It is October 11th and 7 a.m. It is dark and early here in Southeast Iowa. My name is Steve Shetler here on Steve Shetler Media, the Morning Wake Up, presented by our friends at Ottumwa Coasters. If you have a business or an event that you want to promote, and especially in the Ottumwa area, make sure you check out Ottumwa Coasters. Give them a like on Facebook and follow along what they're doing there. Get your logo or your information put on a coaster, and then they will send that out to some of the busiest and most popular restaurants in the Ottumwa area. And you can look for a Steve Shetler Media coaster at an Ottumwa restaurant near you. So check that out. If you run into a Steve Shetler Media coaster, maybe take a picture of it, send it to me, let me know you saw it. And we give a big thanks to Ottumwa Coasters for bringing us the Morning Wake Up here on Steve Shetler Media. As I mentioned, it is a Wednesday morning. As I teased last night, I will be having a special guest here in the studio, Mr. Neil Crott. Nope, not yet, Neil. We don't want to see your pretty face quite yet. I don't know why my voice cracked there quite yet. We want to save you. I know you've got a fan club, but we need to keep you. The ratings are building as we're speaking right now. The ratings are going to go through the roof when your face comes on the show this morning. Let's get a look at our forecast first. As for today, a chance of some showers, maybe some thunderstorms. That is a 50% chance. Maybe after 10 a.m. is when that will kick in. Cloudy skies and a high of 61. Tonight, another 60% chance of some showers and thunderstorms. And cloudy skies, a low of 52. Tomorrow, more showers likely, maybe a thunderstorm mixed in, and a high around 70 with cloudy skies tomorrow. Tomorrow night, still a chance of some showers, maybe a thunderstorm, a low of 57. And then into Friday, showers, maybe a thunderstorm, and a high of 68. Let's take a look at our current conditions here in Southeast Iowa. We do have humidity at about 63%, just a little bit of an east wind, about 5 miles per hour, and 48 degrees here in Southeast Iowa. For our friends that look at the degrees in Celsius, like our folks in Canada, 9 degrees Celsius. You know, we did have Shelley Lynch in, the country artist from Canada, last week. And she was talking about Celsius and all those other ways that Canadian people like to count things. So there you go. Shelley, if you're watching, 9 degrees Celsius this morning in Southeast Iowa. Again, we've got Neil Crott coming up here shortly. But first, I had the opportunity to talk to Ryan Fullenkamp from Albia, the Monroe County Sheriff's Department in Albia, Iowa. They've got a big event coming up this weekend. Let's go to that interview with Ryan. Hey, Steve Shetler here on the Morning Wake Up on Steve Shetler Media, and we're chatting this morning with Ryan Fullenkamp. Ryan coming to us from Albia. And Ryan, there's a big event coming up in Albia this weekend, Monroe County, and I'm going to let you first tell us your name, your job, where you're from, all that good stuff.
Yeah, my name is Ryan Fullenkamp. I am the criminal administrator over at the Law Center and the drone pilot. So if you ever see somebody flying around with big fancy mirrored shades, that's me.
Nice.
And we're really excited. We're having a public safety event this upcoming weekend on the 15th on the Albia Square. It's to celebrate all the first responders, everyone who dedicates herself to just making our town, our county a safer place, and then kind of help get back and interact with the rest of our community.
Awesome. Yeah. So people are invited to bring family, friends, neighbors, whoever, to come out to this family-friendly event. Again, this is coming up. Is it just Sunday? Is that what I'm looking at in Albia, or is it throughout the weekend? It is just Sunday.
So it is Sunday,
yes.
3 to 6 p.m.
Okay. And there's tons of things going on. I'm looking at the list of things like face painting, meet the police event. What else is happening? Do you have the list in front of you?
Yeah, so we're gonna have a canine photo booth with Dex, one of our dogs. I think of it as I tell my daughter it's like the real life Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
So kids, just love getting pictures, and we're actually going to be printing out a 4x6 image of them like instantly. So
All
I have to
right.
like get it, print them off later. You're going to get the image right there. We have a bunch of food trucks, so if you're just like, hey, you're hungry, come out for dinner. We'll have a Kickin' Chicken, Big Country Cookin', the Coffee Cruiser coffee truck.
Okay.
Uh, I love the Coffee Cruiser. It is awesome.
Nice.
So definitely come out, grab a bite to eat for dinner, with the family. The Albany Police Department, they're hosting a pumpkin decorating contest. You
Okay.
can carve them, you can paint them, do whatever you want to them. Judging will be from 4 to 5, and winners will be announced at 5 o'clock, and there are prizes.
Awesome.
I don't, yeah, and the new police chief will be there. It's a great way if you live in Monroe County or surrounding and you want to get to know him. Just started. Chief Miller is one heck of a guy, even outside of all the work stuff. We play video games together in the evening. He's a great guy. He's doing a great job. And it's a great chance for all of you guys to meet them. Plus some of your classic favorites like Sheriff Dan Johnson, who is one of the funniest guys I've ever met. So yeah, definitely come out and meet all of us and get to know everyone.
You should have so knowing that you're a video game guy, you guys should have like a little tent with a video game tournament going on or something.
That would be cool, but for a future project.
There you go.
I'm saving it for the next one. I will be there with the drone too. So if you're a little older, want to get around, interact with those, you'll get to see the drone and see how it works. It's got like thermal cameras and stuff on it.
Nice,
It is
yeah.
a really, really cool thing. I'll probably even fly it up and then show everybody what it's like to look
Yeah.
over the town. And I'm talking a lot about the PD and sheriff just because I work at the law center, but EMS will be there, fire department,
Okay.
pretty much everyone out there who's just in public safety. As they make the joke about fire versus police, police little
Yeah.
rivalry, but I gotta admit it, those trucks are cool. So kids always get a kick out of that. And everyone will have a vehicle there: fire truck, ambulance, sheriff, deputy vehicles,
Okay.
police cars, that the kids can like go around and look at and kind of see everything that entails in those vehicles too.
That's what I was thinking. Is like, man, if you were a little kid and you were the least bit interested in any of these things, this would be an awesome experience to get out and see these things in person.
Well, heck, even if they're not interested in it, there's going to be tons of candy and goodies.
Yeah.
So, I mean, every kid likes candy.
Candy!
So, no matter what, it'll be a good time. It's just so nice. One of my favorite parts about Albia is all the community, interactions with each other. We have a lot of events like this in this town, and this is one that kind of celebrates those people that kind of help make those
Yeah.
a reality and keeps everybody safe while we do it. And so it's nice to have one for those guys. I'm just the IT guy. I get on scene with the drill pilot. It feels really cool to put on my vest. But all those other guys are out there every single day. And often forgotten, but the jailers and dispatchers, those guys that are always behind the scenes that
Yes.
you never see. I mean, those guys work crazy long hours. They deal with all kinds of stuff and don't often get the credit they deserve.
Sure.
So getting a chance to interact with those people and even if you just come out and say to a dispatcher, hey, thank you, that
Yeah.
means the world to those guys. So
Sure.
it's awesome for us. It'll be awesome for you. It'll be awesome for your kids. And I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully something we can continue and do more and more as
Yeah.
the years go on.
Now, not to be negative, I haven't looked forward into the forecast for this weekend. If weather would happen to be an issue, is there any sort of backup plan, or are we just crossing our fingers?
I think we're set just looking at the forecast.
Okay.
Obviously, it's been a little chillier, but
Yeah.
usually around that 4 to 6 o'clock time, 3 to 6 o'clock, it's been nice, like comfortable sweatshirt weather.
Sure.
I've had dinner on my deck like the
Yeah.
last 3 days in a row because it's nice out in the evening. I'm a sucker for a nice comfy pair of sweatpants or jeans and a my favorite hoodie. So I think weather wise, at least looks like it's going to be right. Keep in touch on our Facebook page and
Sure.
things like that. If anything changes, we'll obviously keep you guys up to date. But things are looking bright, and I'm optimistic.
All right. So again, we've been talking with Ryan for the Monroe County Public Safety event that is coming up this Sunday. Again, first responders and the community come together as one. It's on the historic Albia Square, and that's going on this Sunday from 3 to 6. Is that right?
That's right.
All right, and all sorts of fun stuff. We're going to throw up the graphics after we get done with the interview here. But again, check that out in Albia. Something going on here in Southeast Iowa for the family coming up on Sunday afternoon. Ryan Folenkamp from the Monroe County Sheriff's Department, I thank you so much for taking time to talk to me this morning and wish you the best of luck with the event.
Well, hey, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
All righty, that was Ryan Folenkamp from the Monroe County Sheriff's Department in Albia, Iowa. They've got their public safety event coming up this Sunday on the square in Albia. You can see the information there. They've got all sorts of events going on: face painting, pumpkin decorating. You get a photo booth is what I'm trying to say, and spit a little bit. Photo booth with the dog Dexter, games and prizes, food trucks, all sorts of fun. That's 3 to 6 on the square in Albia this Sunday. And looking at the forecast for this Sunday, it looks good as well. Cloudy skies. Highs will be a little bit chilly, only in the 50s, but you're during that sweet spot of the day on Sunday. And 3 to 6 pumpkin decorating going on there. You can see prizes, so check that out in Albia coming up on Sunday. Hey, we are doing the morning wake up here on the Steve Shetler Media. About said something else that probably would have got me in trouble. Hey, Neil.
Hey, I'm coming.
All right. Neil Crott, as promised, Neil Crott making his morning debut. You had to get up like a little bit earlier than usual today.
Absolutely. Plus, the one thing I found out this morning is hair and makeup are not on site this early.
No.
So sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, the hair and makeup girl is not here yet. Actually, no, I don't have one, so
You should look into that.
I should.
Well, why not?
So yeah, I posted a little bit late last night. At least late for me. It was after 8 o'clock. If you get after 8 o'clock, it's late for me in the Shetler household. But posted that you were going to be a special guest this morning, a little bit earlier than usual, and the internet blew up.
Oh, boy.
I mean, I saw several Neil Crott fan club members jump online, and they're going crazy. Girls are going crazy for Neil Crott.
No comment.
All right.
I mean, why wouldn't they? But good morning, by the way.
Well, yeah, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How's your morning
That's going
so
good.
far?
A nice day out. Crisp.
Crisp.
Yeah. Yep. It's a crisp morning. But
How are things at the Crott farm?
fantastic. Things are
good.
going well.
Good.
Thanks
good
for
deal.
asking. Oh.
Well, let's go to some birthdays and stuff like that happening on this date in history. Let's see here. On this date in history, it is October 11th, and today back in 1713, the city of Baltimore was founded. You ever been to Baltimore?
I have not.
I have not either. I've never, not been on the East Coast very much, but Baltimore, 1713. It was today, 1868, Thomas Edison filed for his very first patent. It was the vote recorder. We could use some of those these days. Seems like presidential elections, you go to bed, things are swinging one way, you wake up and they're totally different.
That happens.
Magical votes overnight. The vote recorder back in 1868. Let's dust those things off. Let's see here. It was today, 1910. Teddy Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt, became the first U.S. president to fly.
Oh,
That's kind of weird.
that's interesting.
Let's see here. We'll fast forward to 1975. Saturday Night Live made its debut on TV. Host George Carlin was on there. Network's worst nightmare. So George Carlin, Saturday Night Live, happening on this date in 1975. You know, today is National Curves Day.
Finally.
What curves are we talking? Like curves in the road or...
I'm guessing curvy.
All right. It's International Day... What?
What is it?
There's some weird days on the National Day calendar. It's International Day of the Girl Child.
What does that technically mean? Day of the girl child.
That doesn't make sense. National Take Your Parents to Lunch Day.
I'm busy.
It's National Fossil Day, so you're celebrating me today.
Oh, boy.
National Coming Out Day.
Wait.
No comment. National
Whoa.
Sausage Pizza Day and National Emergency Nurses Day. And we're also exactly 1 month away from Veterans Day, so stuff to keep in mind there. You know what else today is?
What?
I was telling you this before we went on. I get to speak today with the Sigourney Kiwanis. Is it Kiwanis or Kiwanas?
I don't know. I say Kiwanis, but who knows? Missouri. You know?
Well,
I don't know. Somebody help us out.
Kiwanis, Kiwanas, Kiwanis,
I don't. Ooh.
Kiwanis. Kiwanis or Kiwanas? What is it, people? Tell me in the comments. Good morning to you, Kathy and Kurt. Good morning to you, Neil.
What's that? Neil
You
was
said
on?
good morning in the comments, so I'm just
Oh,
saying good morning.
Well, good.
Let's see here. Birthdays for today. Cardi B. Cardi B turning 31 today. You like that?
Do that again.
No, it wouldn't make it. It would take away the specialness of when I did it
Okay.
first. Golfer Michelle Wee turning 34 today. Actress Emily Deschanel. Is that how you say that name?
Who's that?
I don't know. But she's 47. Hey, yo, MC Light turns 53 today. I was wondering when his birthday was. Rodeo champ Ty Murray, 54 today. The actress Jan Krakowski celebrating her 55th birthday today. Joan Cusack is 61. And Daryl Hall of Hall & Oates, 77. That
Whoa.
makes me feel old.
Whoa. Oh, my. Really?
Hall & Oates, classic duo from the 80s. Yeah, I think they're still... I don't know if they sing as a duo anymore, but I know they're
Just out there
still,
doing things. That's cool.
Still out there doing some things. Things you need to know. By the way, Kiwanis or Kiwanas? Anybody in the comments? Hit me up.
Wake up, people.
Let me know. Did you know, Neil Crott,
No,
a
I-
new study among American newlyweds show that women taking their husband's last name is thankfully still a thing. I mean, at least here in Southeast Iowa, that's the normal thing to do.
I think so.
79% of women do that. They take their husband's last name, compared with 14% that keep their own last name. 5% do the hyphen thing. So...
That would be hard to get used to. The hyphen thing.
yeah. Or just her not taking your last name at all.
Well, it happens.
I mean, I get it on like Facebook, where
Oh,
if you
yeah.
have a Facebook profile because you want to know you want people to know,
Your maiden name.
yeah,
Absolutely.
like who you used to be
Right.
and who you are now. So anyway, that's a thing. U.S. Postal Service asking to increase their rates again next year.
Oh.
The price of a first-class stamp will go from 66 to 68 cents, so just a couple of cents, but still. Other things, Joe Jonas, Sophie Turner have reached a temporary custody agreement for their daughters through early next year.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah,
I've been worried.
Really wondering about that. Starbucks celebrating the 20th anniversary of the pumpkin spice latte.
Oh.
They celebrated by handing out pumpkin spice temporary tattoos. Word is that Alan Sellers showed up and wanted a pumpkin spice wipe, but they denied him.
Well, that's not fair. Try again.
Let's see here. Did you ever play like flag football when you were a kid?
Oh, very little. It wasn't like organized like it is now. So,
You're not like a sportsy person anyway.
what? How dare you? No, not really.
You're like, football at recess. I'd rather be over here
Chasing
talking to girls.
Well, yeah. Who doesn't?
So when the Summer Olympics return to Los Angeles in 2028, flag football is actually going to be one of these sports that countries will compete in.
What?
Flag football in the Olympics.
That's a little much, isn't it?
Whatever. Put real football in there and see how America does.
Well, yeah.
Destroy. Can you imagine an all-star team?
Oh, no.
from America in football.
Right. Look how many times basketball.
Yeah,
It's just
complete
dominance.
total destruction.
Yeah.
Let's see your other stuff. Paul McCartney and his current wife celebrating their 10th wedding anniversary this week. 99% of the Writers Guild members have approved their new contract. I'm not sure what's holding up the other 1%, but you're watching us. You're watching us on your phone.
Just making sure.
All right. Let's see here. My bird downstairs. People probably can't really hear it. Maybe they can. Maybe it's getting in, but I don't know.
It whistles right at you.
Check this out. It's time for today's impossible question, and we go with this. Today's impossible question. Yes. I like that. Thank you.
I do too.
Today's impossible question. 56% of Americans say they are great at this. Now, 56% of Americans say that they are great at this particular thing. What do you think? Nobody is commenting this morning. Slow on the comments, people. By the way, Kiwanis or Kiwanas?
We'd really like to know that. That was a real question.
Yeah, we are legitimately wondering. So when I address the Kiwanis, I'll know how to talk to them. So 56% of Americans say they are great at social media. Do you think you're great at social media?
No, I will admit I am not, but I try.
I mean, I don't even think I'm great at social media. I'm okay, but I do this for a living.
Right? I would say you're doing okay. I just sit here.
So you're hanging out. Yeah, by the way, this morning wake up brought to you by Atomo Coasters. We're going to go long today.
Absolutely.
Because we aren't doing the garage sale.
Hey!
Nobody sent anything in for the garage sale, so we'll give that a hiatus. We'll give people one more week to send their stuff in to sell.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
You really want to do that to me? No. Send something in.
Or else we're just going to have Neil here early in the mornings.
There you go.
You're just going to have to deal with it longer. Let's see here. Did you know when blowing out birthday candles, 1 in every 4 women say they have wished for what? 1 in every 4 wish when they blow out their birthday candles, which my wife has a birthday on Friday.
Uh-oh, don't forget.
So when she's blowing out her candles, she is wishing for more time with her husband.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
So 1 in every 4 women say they've wished for more time with their husbands when blowing out their birthday
Most of
candles.
them want less time around them.
Good morning to you, Kay Gilland and Julie Lundy. Thanks for joining us this morning. Here's a weird thing. The common cold. Scientists say, but do we ever trust? We only trust scientists when it fits our narrative.
Oh, yeah.
But the common cold, which we're getting into that season for sure, comes from camels. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm just throwing these things out there. I don't know if they're real or not.
Camels?
Camels.
What? Oh. Camels?
Camels.
That doesn't make sense.
That's where a cold comes from.
Uh-huh.
Moving right along. Let's bring that back up
Oh.
so we can see what's going on. We weren't looking at the camera anyway.
Yeah, I was making faces. I didn't even know it was on.
All right. So the Powerball. Do you buy Powerball tickets at all?
I think I've bought like 2, maybe 3 ever.
In your life?
Yeah. When they
See-
get super big and it's like,
Yeah.
I'll try it.
When it gets ridiculous, I'll buy one. Like I took cans and bottles back the other day, and got like $8 back. And I was like, I'll take a couple of Powerballs.
Well,
What the
sure.
heck? And I always tell the people when I buy, like, if I win, you get like $1 million.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, if I'm winning $2 billion, $1 million is nothing. So,
Would I get my own show?
yes, we would all be on the payroll.
Man.
I would hire the bum off the street.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah. Old bum. So if you were to win the lottery, the Powerball, good morning to you, Stephen Seeley. What would you do if you won that money?
Oh.
Like, in reality. Other than hiring the bum.
I've thought about that, when it gets real big and you think, just what if? Honestly, simple stuff right away. Just go buy a vehicle. Doesn't even have to be brand new. Try to stay low key with it. I've obviously hit up my accountants and lawyers. And who are we kidding? I'd just probably go find an island and see who I wanted to go with. And if you're lucky enough, I'll take you.
And pay off all your exes.
Yeah. Whoa. That wasn't even a thought.
Oh.
But maybe I should.
Oh,
no.
They would come and knock.
No. Me. Wow, it's so real sometimes in here. It's like you're a therapist.
Oh.
Man.
I do it because I love you.
I love you too.
Kay says that she'd buy a horse ranch in Wyoming, but then we would miss you here in Southeast Iowa, Kay. Don't go away. If I were to win the Powerball, thank you for asking,
Yes.
I would buy a second camera for
Right?
Steve Shetler Media. You can have your own camera.
That would be great.
And I'd probably invest in the community. I would stay here in Southeast Iowa. I wouldn't go anywhere. I like Southeast Iowa. It's normal. Mm-hmm. And we just spruce up the community. Maybe build a church, an orphanage,
Wow.
an animal shelter. Definitely an animal shelter.
That would be good. Yeah.
I would put my wife
absolutely.
in charge of the animal shelter because we basically have a shelter here at our house. If you've ever been here, if you can hear the bird whistling in the background, you know what's
I
going
thought it was you when I walked in, whistling at me. Yeah, because I was like, hello.
You'll like it when it starts doing laser noises. That's Buzz the bird downstairs.
Buzz needs to be on some morning.
He can fill
Seriously.
this space
Yeah,
right back here.
right.
Buzz the bird. Let's see here. Did you ever get into an accident when you were learning to drive?
Learning to drive?
Learning to drive. Like when you were out in school, what's it called? Driver's education.
Driver's ed?
Yeah.
No, but funny story, and I won't name names. But the person that was driving with me in driver's ed did not want to hit this dog that was on the road,
Okay.
which was very nice of her. But the
So we
dog,
know it's a girl.
Yes, oh yes, and the dog was at least, I don't know, maybe an eighth of a mile away, and freaked her out. She put her hands over her eyes and let go of the steering wheel. Yep, good
What
time.
were the initials?
GK.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So yes, but no, I don't believe I did.
My funny story from driver's ed was Mr. Bennett, who is my neighbor down the street here, and I talk to occasionally. Mr. Bennett was my driver's ed teacher, and we were pulling into Casey's in Sigourney, the old original Casey's, and I was pulling into Park, and instead of hitting the brake, I hit the gas.
Oh no.
It scared him a little bit. But we didn't hit anything, thankfully.
Did he have the pedals on his side also, or?
I don't think so.
Oh, see, I think that's why they came up with stuff like that.
But no, I did not hit anything, thankfully. Mr. Bennett was a great driver's ed teacher. Who'd you have for your
Mr. Gall.
Mr.
Dave Gall.
That was after my time.
Yep.
In Sigourney. All right, let's do some weird news.
I'm all about it.
It's weird. In some weird news, let's see here. I don't know. There we go. See, I use the highlighters.
Oh, I like that. Between Post-it notes and highlighters, you make office supply stores very happy.
And get some whiteout.
Right?
A little typewriter in the corner of the Shetler studio.
I miss typewriters.
Zing! Let's see here. NASA is targeting the year 2040 for 3D printed moon homes for astronauts and civilians.
Okay.
The year 2040, which is basically just like 16 years away.
That's interesting because I just caught a little bit of a show last night,
Okay.
and it was some other company NASA had given money to already start creating this.
Oh.
So they're outsourcing it.
Okay. So we might be living on. Who would want
I was
to
gonna ask you.
live on the moon?
Yeah.
Boring.
Well, I don't know either.
So that could happen here shortly. By the way, in the comments, Kiwanis or Kiwanas?
Seriously, nobody is.
Nobody's talking about that. They're ignoring us. How do you say it? Kiwanis or Kiwanas?
You know what's wrong? They don't know either.
I have to speak to the Kiwanis later, and I want to know how to address them. Other weird news. 46 years after the fact, Atari. Did you have an Atari when you were a kid?
Yep.
All right. Atari is releasing a new game
What?
for their classic console
To be played on it?
to be played on, evidently. And I have like one of these little fake newer Ataris
Yeah.
that like comes loaded with old games. It's fun, but it's not the same. But evidently they still do have Ataris that you can buy.
Wow.
But there is a new game coming out, $60 to pre-order it, and it's called Save Mary. This was evidently a game that was in the works before Atari closed up shop back in the day. So if you are a classic video game person,
Do you still have an Atari by chance?
I don't have an original.
Yeah.
What's going on? There are noises coming from Neil Grott's stomach area.
It's a pretty color on the wall. I like it.
Oh,
Wow.
what were we talking?
Atari? That's what we were talking about. I've got one in the basement that works, so I can't wait.
We're just talking, and all of a sudden, Neil's stomach starts gurgling.
I'm hungry. Give me a break. Come on.
Oh, man.
That was. We gotta stop. Get it together.
Woo.
Come on.
That was good stuff.
Okay. Woo.
Okay, Brock says Kiwanis. Kiwanis. Hello, my fellow Kiwanis.
I think that's right.
Ah, man. What does your stomach say? It says Kiwanis or Kiwanis. Okay. I know you were reading Women's Health recently.
No, I don't believe I was, but go ahead.
Women's Health says it isn't just about luck or good genes for how you look. Can be many reasons, Neil.
How?
Depending on your diet, obviously. Depending on if you're a smoker, if you do exercise, how your blood pressure is, if it's high, and who you hang out with.
I was gonna say, you want to hang out with me, buddy.
All those
How?
things contribute to how you age,
Well,
how you look as you get older.
I wonder how much that article made, because I could have came up with that. Go on,
Oh, man.
as you were.
All right. By the way, again, we're not doing the garage sale today. The garage sale has closed. Nobody's sending their stuff to sell, so you get this instead.
That's what you get.
Shame on you. Worst office personalities. Should we go over those?
Yeah.
And we'll just go through them kind of quick. If you want to yell out your thoughts, go ahead. The super achiever.
I like that.
You know, I've worked with some salespeople in my day, not naming names, and some other folks. But super achievers, they can be kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How about the rebels that can't accept any authority?
Oh, hello.
How about the procrastinator who won't finish anything? Other ones are the clown. I think me and you...
Oh yeah, we fit that.
reduces everything to a joke. Yes, that.
Yep, that's us. Yep.
The persecutor bullies people into misery at
Whoa.
work. Again, we're talking office personalities. The victim, we've got that. We've got the rescuer who wants to be the big hero. We've got the drama queen and king. The martyr who does everyone else's work. I've never had a martyr.
No. No kidding. Wow.
We need to get one of those at Steve Shetler Media.
Right.
Pronto. After I win the lottery, I will hire...
Put them over there in the corner.
Yeah, that'll be one of the traits that I put on the little one ad. Wanted someone to do all my work.
There you go.
Let's see here. Steven evidently likes what he's seeing.
Oh, yeah?
You wouldn't if you heard Neil's stomach right
Whoa,
beside
it was a
ya.
stomach gurgle. I'm hungry. It wasn't that big of a deal.
I don't know if it was that.
It was.
You
I
have the
promise.
pleaser, you have the avoider, you have the denier, you have the splitter.
The splitter.
Huh. Secretly sets up conflict. Oh.
Oh.
How about a
boy.
gossiper?
Oh, yeah.
That's not on the list, but it
Yeah,
should be.
definitely.
Dr. Newt, do you have anywhere to be? You have anywhere to go?
Nope, not at all.
All right.
I'm where I want to be. In front of you guys. It is so good to see you this morning.
We need to put a microphone on your stomach. Doctor News. Doctor.
Give me the news.
Let's see here. There is now a device that could free those with type 1 diabetes from insulin injections, in case I didn't enunciate that. That's good.
That
for
is
folks
good.
with diabetes. The diabetes, as Wilford Brimley would say.
Yep.
Not the diabetes. There's a guy, Charles F. Feeney, who made a fortune. He was out in San Francisco, made basically $8 billion
Oh, my.
during his lifetime, and he pretty much gave it all away. He has died at the age of 92. So, yeah, good philanthropist.
That's the one you got to slow down when you're saying.
You really want to make sure you're getting all the syllables
Yep.
and enunciating.
Instead of
enunciating
See? It happens.
philanthropists.
You say that quite well.
He gave anonymously to universities, medical institutions, scientific endeavors, human rights groups, peace initiatives, and scores of causes intended to improve lives worldwide. So we salute you, Charles Feeney.
Even though you can't see us.
Yes. This is it. I just asked you if you could stay a while, and now I'm at the end.
Oh, we got more.
Moment of duh.
I honestly think you should be more into sound effects. Recording them, selling them, everything. You know? Because you make a lot of good ones.
Thank you.
I only got a couple.
Yeah, and they come from your stomach.
My stomach. Jeepers.
Creepers. Did you hear about this? This is like real life Footloose.
Oh?
Are you familiar with
Yep.
the movie Footloose, where like dancing is prohibited? A Louisiana public school principal has apologized and requested leave. I wonder if he's getting paid for his leave of absence that he's requested. I mean, if you can get paid, why request leave all the time?
That's why I'm not.
requesting a leave of absence from here.
Why do you think I only show up on Wednesdays? The rest of the week is leave.
Yes. He has apologized, requested leave for punishing a student and questioning her religious beliefs after he saw a video of her dancing at an off-campus party. Now, I have not seen the video.
Which could change it.
Yeah.
I guess could change your mind.
I
True.
mean, there's a difference between going do-do-do-do-do.
And what's the other?
I'll let you do that one. No. The 17-year-old student government president and scholarship candidate was videotaped dancing at an off-campus party following Walker High School's homecoming festivities. Now, a DJ took the video, posted it on social media, and then 3 days later, the principal of the public high school near the state capital of Baton Rouge told the student that she would be removed from her position with the student government and that he no longer recommended her for college scholarships.
Whoa.
Just because she was dancing. Now, at a meeting in his office with the assistant principal, the principal told the student that she wasn't, quote, living in the Lord's way.
I think we should see this video.
Let's see here. He printed out Bible verses and, quote, questioned who her friends were and if they followed the Facebook page. And if they followed followed the Lord on Facebook. No, I'm kidding.
I was getting confused. Okay.
And if she followed the Lord. Now, the news outlet reported that in a statement published on Sunday, the school district, that the principal has reversed course, citing the significant public attention the episode had received, and he's had more time to consider his decision, has apologized, undid his previous disciplinary plans, and in a statement on Monday, requested to take leave for the remainder of the school year.
What?
Wow.
Over that?
Again, is he getting paid or is it just vacation?
Right.
Or is he actually
I think we should try to find this video.
investigative reporting?
Yes, and
on
make
Steve
our
Chatler
own.
Media.
We make our own ideas off of what other people say. So let's do it. Look it up right now. Some dancing girl gets kicked out of school. Is that what you'd look up?
If you can, you might get in trouble.
Yeah, never mind. I would love to know, what is it, Day of the Girl? National?
Oh yeah.
I'd like to know what that is. I don't know what that could be.
What was that?
Probably
Let's
never
scroll
a
back
Day
up
of the
to that.
Boy. It was somewhere.
Yeah, there it is. Today is International Day of the Girl Child. If you want to entertain the people, I will do a quick Google.
Where are you going?
I'm on the internet
Bathroom?
already. International Day of the Girl Child.
Yeah, let's see what that comes up as. Shout out real quick this morning to all you folks out in Utah. That's right. Have watchers.
Really?
Yeah, I
Who?
know. It doesn't matter. But Riley, do not look at any boys.
Oh, is she out there?
Yep. And I give a shout out to the Michigan. I was gonna say, do they have like a Michiganese?
Michiganders?
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Well, your Aunt Janet wanted me to.
Well, you don't claim her?
Whoa. Well, not the way she was acting the other night. Woo. Woo. It's a little over the top.
I did a Google for International Day of the Girl Child.
Uh-huh.
It took me to the United Nations. I'm still not sure what it is.
I don't get it.
But, it promotes girls' human rights. Shame on you for making fun of that.
I did not make fun of it.
You're a
I was
horrible
just
person. Horrible.
man.
Anyway.
So on that office deal, also going back to that, one of the people could be the butt of all the jokes
Oh, yeah.
from him.
The Steve Shetler Media Office is a hostile work
It
environment.
is. Man, the birds down here cursing me, and it's horrible.
That, by the way, that isn't an actual song you're hearing. We put a microphone on Neil's stomach.
Okay, see, it's got to stop. Like, it has got to stop.
Oh, it did.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
goodness.
That does it. Neil Crott, thank you for hanging out with me for
Hey.
45 minutes this morning.
Thank you for letting me be here.
It is fun.
It is
to
fun.
do this. And if one person, Stephen Seeley, can have his way, it would be a daily thing. We'll see if that happens.
Bring it on.
Bring it.
I will make sure I eat, though, because I don't want to fuel your fire.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle.
Your stomach's never gurgled. I mean, come on.
Not next to you, pal.
Well,
Timing is everything.
exactly.
All right. Well, God bless you. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
There you go. Oh,
By the way,
I missed that.
if we can figure it out, if we can get a phone line
Oh, yeah.
hooked up to this, that would be a lot of fun. If I can also, there's one thing, since if anybody's still watching, there are a few. If I put out a thing, like a link, it'd be kind of like a Zoom link. If I made that public, would anybody want to join us
Yeah, you
here
would.
on the morning wake up and just talk about whatever?
Yeah.
We can just open it up.
Maybe have a big question or, you know what? We didn't even do trivia because we didn't do garage sales.
Oh, yeah.
I even had a trivia question.
So we could put that link out there, and then people could join us. I mean, we would see you, and the world would see you on Facebook. It'd be like a Zoom link where you join
I think
the
it'd be
meeting.
cool.
But we could do that. That
do.
is a possibility.
Yeah.
Also, actually, one other thing before we get out of here, I was going to say my question of the day on Steve Shetler Media Facebook page was yesterday. It was if I basically could work some deals with different venues around the area or different events or to do some giveaways. Like I gave away some Cody Jinks concert tickets over the weekend. If I could give away something here on Steve Shetler Media, what would it be? I was thinking people would like really think big,
Right.
or you might get some ridiculous comments or whatever. But people actually kept it pretty tame yesterday. I was surprised. They were like, "Oh, the Watch Your Opera House or the Watch Your Flea Market," which fine. I mean, those are totally fine.
Yeah.
But nobody was like, big concert tickets,
Right,
or
exactly.
big meet and greets. That's what I was thinking.
Well, yeah, that'd be
So-
huge. Monster truck show.
Monster truck.
See? He's got it.
I lost my train of thought. But yeah, giveaways. I want to do more giveaways. And we'll see what kind of connections I can make and make those giveaways a dream come true for somebody.
That sounds good. Hey, since I had a trivia question and I'll lose it for next week,
Okay,
I want to ask you it just real quick.
lay it on me.
What did the first webcam ever stream at the University of Cambridge in 1993? 1993, first webcam. And what was it streaming, or you'd like to know?
I'm going to say an eagle's nest.
A coffee pot.
Exciting.
Yeah, they wanted to see if it would work and then put it on the coffee pot so you'd know if it was empty, if there was some to get up for,
Oh, so people in the office were okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Pink tickets. Tamara Schuster wants tickets to see Pink, or she just wants some tickets that are pink. I'm not sure.
I'm guessing Pink, the artist. Do you have any of those laying around? No? Okay. Well, they're somewhere. I know they're around here somewhere. I just saw them. We'll get them to you. One way or another. Wow. It's like total chaos going on.
So that's it.
Oh, we got
I'll put up a question of the day later on. Oh,
What?
I always
What,
remember
Steve?
things. So my Monday question of the day. We'll get your opinion on this.
Okay.
Did you see it about reading the newspaper?
I don't believe I did.
My question was, do you currently read a newspaper or subscribe to a newspaper? Or do you look at a newspaper anymore?
Very little.
Me too.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
about 2 minutes and I can buzz through one.
Yeah.
So,
It's all just ads.
yeah,
And-
exactly. So that's, whoa. What was that?
All right.
But anyway, so what were you
It was.
what were you
It's-
hoping to get out of that? Like
I was just wondering.
yeah. No, well, how many papers even exist still?
I mean, you still see them at like the gas stations and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I think the older generation still probably gets their newspapers just because it's
The way they've always done it.
the way they've always done it.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, man, we got the Cedar Rapids Gazette every morning delivered, and I would read the sports section just very
Oh, me
intently.
too.
No, right?
Oh,
the
wow.
box scores. Did you really?
Yes. That was my favorite.
But
Des Moines Register on Sundays. That was my go-to. I'd always look through the classifieds.
Alicia Darnay evidently takes her neighbor's paper and looks at it.
What? That's what I'm
kidding,
That's
Alicia.
a good idea.
She's,
'Cause
she says she scans her neighbors, but nothing else. She goes over at about 5 in the morning, sits on their front step and look. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Whatever, I'd do it.
We're having fun. All right, time to get out of here. We've rambled long enough.
We have. I appreciate it, though. Have a great day, everybody out there.
Yes, and I'll see you at the Kiwanis later at noon at the bowling alley. I'll be speaking.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
That was not me.
It wasn't me.
I don't... What's going on?
Was it your stomach?
It wasn't
Anyway,
my
let's get out of
stomach.
here. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.